Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome back to another Days Gone video. I know it has been a very long time since I've made a Days Gone video or even talked about the game, and I honestly miss those days when I used to make 3 to 4 Days Gone videos every single day, and I had so much fun playing that game, and it has been an absolute masterpiece nonetheless. Now, I don't know if any of my new subscribers even know if I used to make Days Gone videos before whatever I'm currently doing right now. I guess there are still some of those OG subscribers out there that have been here from the beginning of this channel since the launch of Days Gone Day 1, which is when I started making YouTube full-time content. But recently I've been hit massively by the Days Gone's nostalgia, and now that we all know that Bend Studios are indeed working on the next project for the PS5, which is most likely going to be Days Gone 2, so I thought maybe this could be like the perfect time to go on and share some of my wish list for Days Gone 2. Now, we all know that Days Gone was indeed a very good game, but like every other game, it also has some flaws that we all want to see being changed in the sequel. So in today's video, folks, I just want to be going ahead and sharing some of my wish list for what's to be coming with Days Gone 2. Starting off my wish list with the vehicle and customization. Now, vehicles in Days Gone played a very huge role in main storyline and the whole biker themed plots, which is indeed really cool, but what I want to see in Days Gone 2 is to give players the option to buy different bikes using the Freaker Ear tokens that we earn in the game. Now, in Days Gone, we had a very limited option to customizing our bikes, but then later on in the game, we slowly started receiving much better customizable options via post-launch updates and DLC content, but there really was no option available where Deacon could choose to buy a different bike than the one the game just forces you to use and upgrade over time. Now, over the course of the game, I honestly felt like maybe now might be the chance that we get a new bike, or maybe after the future missions we might end up getting a new bike or whatsoever, but that never really happened, nor did we have a custom garage that allowed us to buy or even store different player customizable bikes that we can choose to play with. Now, other than that, I think Days Gone 1 had a pretty decent enough vehicle customization, and I think it could be much better with newer customizable bike parts being added in the sequel. Now, the biggest disappointment in Days Gone for many of us players was the character customizable option. Now, by character customization, I do not mean player-created characters, so I just want to make that one thing pretty clear. I only mean customize the main protagonist, Deacon St. John, because in the first game, we were never really given the option to customize Deacon's outfits, nor hairstyle or the beard. Now, one of the most asked requests to the developers would be to give us players the options to customize Deacon's outfit, hairstyle, and maybe even an option to grow hair and beard dynamically like we have seen in Red Dead Redemption 2. Or if that is just too much to ask for, then maybe just a simple barbershop where we could just change the facial and hairstyles. I think that would also get the job done pretty well. But one of the biggest changes that I would like to see is to have an option to change Deacon's outfit according to the player's choice. Now, it's not like the first game didn't have different looks for Deacon. I mean, it's not really that hard of a thing to add in the game, but I honestly don't get why the developers hesitated to add an outfit customizable option for Deacon in the open world. Now, it's a pretty small add-on that you could just give us in maybe Days Gone 2. That would be really cool if the devs could add something like that. Now, other than that, what I would like to see is maybe, just maybe, add an animal companion for Deacon that we can free roam and do missions with. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is not just something that I purely want out of my wish list. Now, this could also most likely be possible in Days Gone 2, because if you have played the full story mode of Days Gone, then you would most probably know that Deacon finds a German Shepherd puppy that he decides to gift to Boozer. So maybe in Days Gone 2, the puppy grows into a fully adult dog, and maybe Deacon could be going on supply runs with the dog as a gameplay companion. And what's even better is if we could get to control the dog or even command the dog to cover in takedowns and other combat and survival aspects of the game. That would totally be one of the best upgrades to the sequel of Days Gone. And I also think that there's a very likely chance that Deacon might have a dog companion in Days Gone 2, so that you can now feel less lonely when you're running around in the open world and clearing out massive hordes all by yourself. Now, I don't know if this is just me or if any of you guys have also felt that way in Days Gone. I always had a feeling that I was lonely and it was just me against the whole world. But I think that things could just spice it up a lot better with a dog companion being added in the game. Or you know what's better? I think I'll just let this be a choice for you viewers to decide, whoever is watching this video. Drop a like on this video if you guys agree with my companion idea for Days Gone 2 and dislike the video if you don't. So in that way, the developers could know how many people want this to be a part of the game and how many don't really want this to be in the game. Now, another thing I want to see in Days Gone 2 is a new and evolved freakers. Now, I'm not talking about the evolution we have already seen in Days Gone 1 or maybe other zombie games, but when I say evolution, I want it to be something like the Planet of the Apes, where the apes are evolving so much that they are now going against on a fight with the human race. Just imagine the possibilities this game could bring if the freakers would evolve so much and go against the regular human race. That would be a completely unique and also makes a lot of sense revolving around the Days Gone universe. Now, if you want to know more about this Planet of the Apes and Days Gone universe, I've just made an entire video about it, which I will leave a link to in the description so you guys can watch it in detail. So you can go ahead and watch it and maybe share some of your speculations for the sequel as well. Other than that, another really interesting feature that I would love to see is a weapon customizable option like we have seen in Grand Theft Auto 5, for example, where you could add a whole bunch of items to your weapon to make your custom weapon according to your playstyles. Other than that, I think Days Gone was already really well done in terms of open world designing, and especially the weather system in the game was just mind-blowing. The dynamic weather system in Days Gone was one of the best I've seen in any open world game so far, and I don't expect to see any lesser than what we have already seen in Days Gone in terms of the open world designing and weather system. But one thing that I think the devs could improve on could be in order to add more open world quest and mystery missions, which can now fill the world with a lot of dynamic activities like we have seen in Red Dead Redemption 2, where the world felt so real and random things could keep happening and every time it's different from what just happened before. Maybe even adding some of the Easter eggs could be a really fun thing to do while you feel like free roaming and enjoying the feel of post-apocalyptic world. Now, this would also be really cool if we could get to explore new areas other than the Oregon setting of the map. Maybe going to other parts of America like some of the big cities would also be a really cool experience in Days Gone 2. Let's just hope that the developers could take some of the community feedbacks and maybe consider my wishlist and even your opinions in the comments to make Days Gone 2 better. So far, these are my wishlist for Days Gone 2. I just wanted to make a video on this because I think this is the perfect time to do it, because now we're getting the next generation consoles lining up for releases, and if Bend Studios are indeed working on Days Gone 2, then this would be the right time to give them some of our ideas and let them know about the things that we want to see in Days Gone 2 so they can start implementing it into the game if they end up finding our creative ideas interesting. Now, if you guys know Bend Studios, they're one of the best developers who have been listening to the community, and they've also updated and patched the game according to what the community have been responding for the past years. Previously, they've even reached out to me on Twitter and asked me on things that they had to fix in the patch notes for the game, because I was involved in a lot of Days Gone community events, and they've also been very much open with the community and to all of us Days Gone content creators as well, which is why I want to ask all of you guys watching this video to go down there in the comment section right now, right away, and tell us what you want to see in Days Gone 2. What are your wish lists for the sequel? Tell me what you liked from the first game and what you didn't like from the first game, because with so many ideas flowing through the internet, it could always be very helpful to the developers. So please don't hesitate, as this could hardly even take a few seconds to minutes of your time to leave a comment, because this could benefit in making Days Gone 2 better. Now, if you guys are excited for Days Gone 2, then drop a like on this video. And if you want to see more videos from my channel, I'm currently going to be fully covering Ghost of Tsushima and The Last of Us Part 2, and not to forget Cyberpunk 2077. So if you're interested in watching videos on these games, then you should consider subscribing to my channel and turning on your video notifications. And that way you could also help support my channel in growing the community. And with that being said, if you guys want to win a free copy of Cyberpunk 2077 and The Last of Us Part 2, then I am doing a giveaway for those games. All you have to do is just leave a comment on which platform you guys would like to win a copy on, and just stay active on the channel. I will just pick the winners who has been the most active and supportive to the community we have built here. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a blast of a day, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Till then, make sure you guys wash your hands and stay healthy. So take care, fans, and goodbye.
Hello. How's it going, pal? Come here. Hey, buddy. Hello. Come here, buddy. Hi. Hello. All right, come here. Come here. Okay. Oh my God. All right. Fine. Have it your way.